What's up guys, Groovy Guitar Dude here with a beginner guitar lesson for Lovely by Billie Eilish and Khalid. If you like this video and it helps you out, hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments below what other songs from these two awesome artists that you want to learn on guitar. So we're going to start with our verses, and what we're doing for our verses is that picking progression that I was playing in the very beginning of this lesson. And what that is basically just meant to mimic the piano that's being played in the song. So it looks pretty complicated, it looks kind of tricky and stuff, and it is if you're not very familiar with finger picking, but actually it's just 3 chord shapes repeated over and over again. It's really not crazy hard. So we're going to start with our shapes. Our first shape is going to be a 8th fret on the low E. I'm going to use my thumb to play that, but you don't have to. You can use another finger like your pointer finger or anything else. And then we're going to have a pointer finger on 7th fret of the high E, a middle finger on 8th fret of the B, and a ring finger on 9th fret of the G string. That's our first shape. Our second shape is going to be an open low E, but everything else stays the same. So open low E, 9th fret on G, 8th fret on B, 7th fret on high E. And then our last shape is going to be barring on the last 3 strings on 7th fret, so 7th on G, B, and E. And we're going to reach over here with our thumb, or again, you can use another finger for this if you want to. I just have big hands, so I'm going to use my thumb. And we're going to do 7th fret on the low E as well. Those are our 3 shapes that we're going to need for the picking pattern through the whole entire song. So our picking progression for all 3 of those shapes is going to actually be the same exact progression. So we're going to pick our low E and our G at the same time. And then we're going to go to B, and we're just going to go back and forth between G and B 8 times for that first shape, 4 times for the second shape, and 4 times for the last shape. So the idea is that you want to hit that bass note, that low note there, and you want to hit that G at the same time and then go straight in and let that low note ring out while you're picking those higher notes in sequence. So I'm going to play through that once slowly, and then I'm going to play through it a couple times full speed so you guys can see what it'll really look like when you match it up with the song. Slowly should look something like this. And a couple times closer to full speed should look something like this. So that's our first verse. From there, guys, we're into chorus. For chorus, we're going to have 3 chords. The first one is a C add 9. The next one is an E minor 7. And the last one is a B minor 7. And I'll have chord charts for all of those in the comments below for those of you who need them. The chorus of this song is going to be comparatively the easiest part of this song. All we have is those 3 chords. We have a C add 9, and then C add 9 once more. And then we go to E minor 7, and then we go to B minor 7, and we just repeat that over and over again for the chorus. Our strum pattern for that, for each chord, is going to be down, 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 up for each chord. So a couple times through those chorus chords with that strum pattern should look about like this. From there, guys, we're back into some picking. The only thing that's different about this whole entire song is the picking in verse 2 changes just a little bit. And you probably noticed we had this high E down here in the beginning, but we didn't use it, and that's where this comes in. So what we're going to have is all the same exact shapes played almost the same exact way. We're going to have literally the same exact progression, played in the same order, played with the same picking. The only thing that's going to change is on each of those shapes, the second to last time that we go through the picking on the bottom down here, we're going to go to that high E once. So basically on the first chord, we're going to do our normal, and we're going to go to 7 times, and then we're going to go high E, B, and then back to G, B. So that's 7 times, and then we do that to finish it out. So then we're going to go to our second shape there, and then we're going to do that on the 3rd time, so same thing. There's that high E. In the last shape, same thing, we're going to add that high E in on the 3rd time. So guys, like I said, it's almost identical, just on the second to last time through that repetition, we're gonna add that little high E note in. So a couple times through that will look about like this. And guys, that's everything that you need to know to play Lovely on guitar. As always, if you have any questions, you can hit me up in the comments below. I'm usually pretty quick getting back to those. And again, if this video helped you out, hit that subscribe button. I have about 470 other guitar and ukulele lessons on this channel, and I usually try to post at least 3 to 5 new lessons every single week. So if you're learning guitar or ukulele, there could not be a more perfect channel for you to check out. If you have any song requests, I do 2 of those from the comments every single week, but I get a ton of them. So if you want to guarantee that I'll get to your song request, hit up my Patreon. Links in the description. Guys, this is a beautiful song. I love it, man. I heard it for the first time like today, and it just immediately was one of those that just clicked for me, and I immediately loved it. It's so pretty. Like I said, the main kind of goal with this is a piano-based song, so what we're trying to do is mimic what the piano's doing and play that on guitar, and so that's what's up with all that picking stuff. This is a little bit more of an intermediate lesson. It's still pretty beginner-friendly. There's nothing crazy hard in here, but it is a little bit more tough than some of the other stuff that I usually teach on this channel. So give it a little extra time. It might be a little bit tough to get that finger picking stuff down, but when you do, it's so beautiful. It sounds amazing. So I hope you have a lot of fun playing this. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see y'all soon.